From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Sing, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's how this game gets started. Here's 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Springer drop step, going back. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Eugenio Suarez swings through it for strike one. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swings through that high fastball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back in Seattle, on the mound for the Reds, Hunter Green. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the game.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Cal Raleigh swings through it for strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. He brought it back. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
That one in triple digits. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him. Two away.
Batting fourth.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Luke Raley in the box now. Takes strike one. Bounce to the right. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. Back at T-Mobile Park. Well, Singy, this offense has been rolling of late, but today a different story.
Yeah, no runs, and the timing just seems off so far. Still early enough to adjust, though, Boog.
This one in the air. Donovan takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
No score here in the second. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Wu, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021.
Ball.
Pitch misses, ball 2. And
Ball
there's
3.
a ball. That's ball
That's the
4.
ball.
Tried
Take your
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. This is J.J. Bleday.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 5. That one fouled off. 0-1. Down the line, it's a base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Green, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Naylor not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's Gleyber Torres. On the ground to the left, Suarez. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Garrett Hampson.
Bunt attempt, popped up. Gets it to first.
Got him.
There to beat him by an eyelash. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's the 0-2. And that one moves his feet.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters look to be pressing at the plate a bit. They're swinging at pitches that are clearly balls, just trying to make something happen. The best approach is that relaxed approach.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back in Seattle, in now is the Mariners DH, J.P. Crawford. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back. This offense had been rolling coming into this one, Singy. Today, not so much.
Well, you got to credit the pitching, but they're due for a breakout inning here offensively. Don't count them out yet, Boog.
You know I won't, kid.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Low in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Now a pop up on the infield. Donovan. 2 down.
Up next in Cincinnati.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Sal Stewart. Walked his first time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
On the ground, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Back at T-Mobile Park, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Rodriguez.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the short. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. That one at triple digits.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The M's looking to strike first. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Swing, and he popped it up. De La Cruz settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz to first, but it beats him off the bag.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 1 and the Reds nothing. Back in Seattle, in now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. On the ground, right side. Naylor steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
A little bit low. Ball 2. The Mariners leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it, and there's 2 away. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy.
Ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the book. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Gleyber Torres. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Smoked on the ground to second. Hampson on to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Brendan Donovan will hit next. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Donovan in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Germany. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here! A solo shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cut on and missed at 101, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Garrett Hampson digs in now. Bunting for a hit. Torres flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, number 29.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And a 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Elly de la Cruz. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The Reds with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's a line drive to left field. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next pitch is outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 on, 1 out. And the count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. A 3-run shot. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 4-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Wu won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
for the
New pitcher for the Mariners, Carson
28,
Fulmer.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Bleday stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And now 1 and 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now 4-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 24, Julio Rodriguez.
Misses
Ball
outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1 down.
Ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Drive.
That one at triple digits. The 1-1 is fouled off. The M's trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that it's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the shortstop.
Hee-haw.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first.
Yes,
out
you're
number
out.
3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Jose Trevino.
Way inside. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Donovan. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Dane Myers.
On the ground to third, Donovan. Zips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
6, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Garrett Hampson. He's one of the best players in the game. Trying to bunt his way on. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Hey.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Out to short. Toss to Naylor.
Got him.
And the inning is over. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side. Fires over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Ball 1.
The Mariners down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That is the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of intense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Bryce Miller appears to be getting loose. Ferrer getting loose as well. In the dirt. Runner at second. Nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next in Cincinnati, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one fouled off. No outs. Runners at first and second. To short, could be 2. Over to Torres. On a nailer. They get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So now here's the DH, Sal Stewart. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him. That ends the frame. They get a leadoff single. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, J.P. Crawford. Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Reds, Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Short hop liner, handled it short. On to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Bird on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. On a bounce right side, throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. It's the Reds 4 and the Mariners 2. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
No.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Blake Dunn getting some more speed on the bases. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Man at second. Started after it, trying to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dane Myers, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground, right side, Torres. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Edward
for the Mariners,
Bryce Miller taking over on the mound.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
Just a huge moment in this game, Boog. This is zero wiggle room for error on these plays. And to do it with the pressure of being late in this game, wow, that was really impressive.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, T.J. Friedl. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner on the go again. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
no.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
No,
and it
yeah.
beats him. What a play. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 0-1. Chop left side. And foul ball. Pagan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. Stays alive. And the 0-2. This to third. Suarez whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 20, Luke Rayleigh.
Yeah, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field, done. Under this one. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now number 5. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got
you